Hey, good morning, YouTube. It's time for another episode of the Cardinals franchise rebuild here. We are currently 39-46. We are 5.5 games out of first. We are approaching the trade deadline, and my trade block right now, we are looking for a first baseman. Definitely could use an upgrade there. Overall, though, I think the rebuild is going pretty well. We could probably use some relief pitching also, but I think we're just going to, or a closer. But I think we're just going to be looking for a first baseman for right now. It says the outfield too, but I like our outfield, so we're going to stick with it. I did have a recommendation for our lineup about putting Schwarber at DH, but I'm not sure how that would work. We could put Gavin Lux. Actually, we could put Gavin Lux at second base, right? Then we could put Donovan in left field and Schwarber at DH. Yeah, that actually works. Let's see if we can do that with both lineups here. Well, in this one, we actually have Marte at left field. So yeah, that actually works. So we can get Schwarber at DH in both lineups. So we're going to roll with that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to hop in here. We're going to sim through the month of July and August and see what the trade deadline brings, see where we're looking at going into the last month of the season. Are we still in the playoff push? Yeah, this next little bit here, this next few weeks is going to decide whether or not we're all in on a first baseman, what kind of trades we get, and who we might be looking to move to build the future. So let's get into this episode. All right, so we'll go here to the end of July. We'll go ahead and hit sim through date. What are we looking at here? Herrera needs a triple to hit for the cycle. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to simulate to the end of that game. That's not really a game deciding moment. Very high. Home team down 1, 2 runners on base. Let's go ahead and enter this one. This is a big moment here. If we can help our team beat the White Sox, that would be pretty huge. So let's do that. Herrera, there's no way we're getting a triple. Like even if I had a magic wand, I don't see Herrera getting a triple, so no reason to get in on that one. But this one, yes, I think we can do this. No, a 1 out, bottom of the 8th, 2 on. Pedro Pajes at the plate.
No, that's a ball.
He's hitting 129 with runners in scoring position this year. 201 overall.
Ball.
It's a good eye. We'll take it. We'll take it. No MVP strike. Favorites. Looks like Schwarber at the bottom of the screen there for the National League. We like that. That means he's still hitting well. Come on, Pajes. Got to speed up your bat, pothead. Or Pajes. You know what I mean. Yeah, same thing, right? Right. Ooh, we swung at one out of the zone there. Not ideal. That was ball 3. You got to have more patience than that. All right, 2 outs. And that is going to bring in who we got? Victor Mesa, the young kid. Our number 1 first round pick, generational talent, Victor Mesa. And he's going to hit one in the... no, we're going to have to hold here. Hit one in the right here. Bases loaded. Number 9 hitter is going to be Mason Wynn, who's hitting 240 this year. This is a big spot for Mason. All right, we're going to send him... oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bro, that was just bad luck right there. Usually that ball dies. I probably should have held him. All right, we need to set our scouting assignments. It looks like we're still scouting these guys. They all look pretty decent. This Leland Wooten looks the best, 42-70. So we'll go ahead and advance our scouting plan here and head back to the calendar. Right now, we are 1-3 this month, so we're definitely going to have to turn it around in order to even consider getting into anything here. We got very high score tied, bases loaded, 2 outs. We're going to go in with Ben Joyce and see if we can't shut down the Pirates here. All right, Kerry Carpenter somehow on the Pirates. I'm sure my buddy Ringrose isn't going to like that at all. He's a big Kerry Bonds fan, as he likes to call him. Yeah, I'm sure that will not sit well with him. Unless they got Paul Skeens, I guess then maybe he'd be all right. What do you think, Ring? You like that? And we got a message from Tabby. Hi, Tabby. on a Sunday morning. All right, the Pirates ended up winning this game, sadly, even though I did succeed in the moment. So screw you, game. They got Michael Bush too. The Pirates do. Like, what the heck? They got Michael Bush. What are they doing over there? No wonder Pittsburgh's in first place. That's another L. 1-4 to start the month is not ideal. All right, the Pirates have added Ryan Helsley, and they gave up Anthony Salmetto and Miles Gillette. The Pirates. Like, what is going on in Pittsburgh? Today is the first year player draft. What would you like to do? Well, I guess we're gonna go to the draft. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we have the same kind of luck we had the last draft, drafting our generational talent. We do have the first pick in the draft. So we're going to start it up here. 61%. He's draft ranked number 1, right fielder from the East. Let's see what else we got here. Number 2, we have him at 36. He's injured though. Oof. That's tough. This guy has 8%. He's draft rank 3, draft rank 1 overall, 75 to 99. Man, shortstop. We do have Mason Wynn. That doesn't mean anything. Here's another one. 75 to 99 potential. Overall, he's 50 to 74. A catcher. Oh, wow. This is tough. That's some pretty good stuff. And here's another one. 65 to 99, 43 to 77. First baseman. We've only scouted him 5%. Maybe we take a chance here with the first baseman. I don't know. Like, the first overall is... I think we're going to take a chance with the first baseman here. Felipe Rojas. We're going to draft him. See what happens with our number 1 pick here. Felipe Rojas. 65 to 99. Overall, that's his potential. Is overall between 43 and 77. He opted out of the doctor's exam. He doesn't have a secondary position as of now. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take him and see what happens. All right, we're going to simulate till our next picks and let's see what we got here. Edward Dwyer is still there. Wow. Like, all our guys. Ooh. Marty Perez, starting pitcher, 49 to 81, potential 66 to 98. Oof. Man, there's some good pitchers here. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and draft. Man, do we draft him? Right fielder. We have our number 1 draft rank, number 2 overall in baseball. But Marty Perez looks so good too. He is injured, but you know what? We're gonna draft him. We're going to do it. Call me crazy, but we're going to do it. All right, let's see what we got here. James Lee, shortstop, is still there. Kind of liked him. I kind of like this Jarvis Simmons too. We're going to grab Jarvis Simmons just because I like the name. All right, let's see here. We got Will St. Louis. All right, it's our 4th. It's round 3, but it's our 4th pick. We're taking him just because of the name. Sorry, YouTube, but we got to take him. He's a center fielder. He could be up to 79, 56, 79, 86 overall potential. And his name is Will St. Louis. Like, all right, we're going to go try to sign our draft picks. Our month hasn't gotten much better. We're 6 games out. Somehow the Brewers have overtaken the Pirates. I don't get that at all, but all right. Number 1 priority is this guy, and then I'm going to make Jarvis our 3rd priority. We'll advance it. Can we go ahead and offer him a contract? Yeah. Let's see. Does he... Wait. Does that mean we just lose out on him? Wow, we just lose out on him? Well, that sucks. All right, well, I guess we'll add Will St. Louis up there. And we'll just advance. Wow. That really sucks. 50%, 57% motivated. Can we get Jarvis? All right, so we got Jarvis. So we'll throw Angel up here. Can't offer him a contract yet. What's he doing this year? 306. Slugging 457. Let's see what they suggest. And Jared Cerna, that could get us Nathan Lau. Now we pick up a lot of salary, but he could really help turn this team around at first base. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do it and see if we can't against righties. We're going to move him up here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I switched positions. We're going to move him up here. And against lefties, and we're going to add him to the team here. Lucan Baker's cold anyways. Rich Torres is cold. We should move him down for Starling Marte, I guess, and hope they get going. But yeah, we're kind of on a cold streak, but maybe adding him to the team will infuse some life into this offense that we can get going. You know what I mean? So let's sim through the date here. All right, Cardinals have a chance for a save here. We're gonna head in here and try to hold on to this game. Every game is important right now. We're still in the division. Nobody's running away with it. It's a very bad division. So let's see if we can lock down this save right here with our new closer, the fireballing Ben Joyce.
No, that's foul.
Oh my Lord. Oh God. I thought that was Scott, bro.
Runner, yes, yes.
That's a ball.
I think we got him. Let's go. Big time W for the Cardinals. And that is save number 8 for Ben Joyce already. And Cooper Jerpy, player of the game, gets another win. Let's go. 5 strikeouts in 6 innings. Love to see it. All right, we got to sign our draft picks. 50%. We can offer a contract. Now, this is Will St. Louis. All right, we got Will St. Louis. Now, that's big because, you know, obviously, St. Louis. He's pretty motivated to sign. Relief pitcher, both relief pitchers. He has the higher overall. So we'll throw him here. I don't think we can. No, we cannot. Both these, we need a little bit more motivation to get him in there and sign. So hopefully here before the beginning of the month, we can get that done. After I said we had won 3 in a row and 4 or 5, now we've lost 2 in a row. So 49% still can't. 60% we can. Let's submit an offer here for John Papp. He's going to sign, and we're going to go ahead and throw offer decline. I'm not interested in these terms. I need a few days before I consider another offer. Okay. Well, you know. Sure. Whatever. All right. We're back on the winning track. This is probably our second to last chance to sign these guys. This is a big one here. All right, Felipe Rojas. This was our first pick. Oh, he signed. All right, we got him. And do we have enough to sign him? We do. Bro, like, I don't know what you want, dude. Like, I honestly don't know what this guy wants. We're down 4-3. Moncada on. Let's see if we can salvage this last game of July. And then August will go much quicker because we don't have the trade deadline. We don't have the draft, the All-Star game, and all that stuff. So we'll get through August here in this episode as well. I don't know about you, but I love these uniforms, by the way. And that's terrible at bat.
That's an out.
For some reason, I struggle with Mason winning this game. That's going to bring Brendan Donovan in a nice 282 here. Nice, but he's hitting 167 runners in scoring position. That could be why our record's so bad. There it is. Tie a ball game. We're going to send the runner home. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Avon Herrera hitting 270. Oh, my Lord. I completely missed that pitch. Completely missed it. And we're going to go ahead and return to simulating. And, oh, we got to enter the game again. Bases loaded. Donovan up again. 1 out. So basically, we just need a fly ball. Or that. A walk-off. Let's go. Cardinals win. Cardinals win. Love to see it. Was this the last game of the month? It was, right? I believe this was the last game of the month. So if we can finish July off with a W and then go into August here, I think we can make some ground up. It was try to sign our draft pick. This guy. Unfortunately, I'm not signing with the Cardinals because we're not come to an agreement. Hi, babe. Dude, this guy just didn't want to be a Cardinal. Basically, yeah. He just didn't want to be a Cardinal. All right, we're entering a big spot here. Up 2-1, bases loaded against the Cubs. This is a big series. We're right there ahead of the Cubs, so we need to keep them in their place, you know, at the bottom. And keep climbing the division here. So Ben Joyce, 2 outs, top of the eighth, up 2-1. Let's see if we can keep Ryan Clifford, who's hitting .476, with runners in scoring position. We go slider in here, and we got him. Let's go. Let's go. Cardinals lock down the win. All right, big spot here. Brandon Lau has a 10-game hitting streak on the line in a 3-3 game. Let's enter the game. This is the Pirates, and they're ahead of us. Last I looked. Maybe we'll check after this game and see if they're still ahead of us or not. But there it is. Hit streak continues. And he drove in the go-ahead run. Let's go. All right, big spot here against the Rays. Score is tied in extra innings. 2 runners on. So we're going to enter here and try to hold on to this win. Man, the injuries in this game and the auto-utilizing is crazy. The amount of injuries and auto-utilizing and all that other stuff. All right, they're going to walk Brendan Donovan, which is probably smart. But that's going to bring in Gavin Lux, who's 1 for 5, hitting .276 on the season. One of my favorite player cards to use in the Diamond Dynasty, and he's going to line out. That's actually a really good swing. Unfortunately, that sucks. All right, big spot again for our new first baseman, Nathaniel Lau. Bases loaded. We play a lot of extra inning games with this thing, but it is what it is. Only 1 out, so this is a pretty big spot. And that's going to be enough to get a run home, hopefully. Yeah, we're good. All right. Lau drives in another one, and that's going to bring in MVP candidate Kyle Schwarber. And yes, that's not a mistake. MVP, probably favorite, especially if the Cardinals were to make the postseason. And you can see why. This guy has been a huge free agent acquisition for this team. Another 2 RBIs. Absolutely slaying it this season. Here's our young 18-year-old left fielder, Rich Torres, #1 pick, generational talent. He's going to hit that one in the hole. He might be able to beat it out, and he will. He will be able to beat that out. Let's go. The rally continues. They give him a base hit for that. And it's going to bring in Gavin Lux, who can really break this thing open. And he will. Let's go. This Cardinals team starting to fire on all cylinders. Gotta believe, Cardinals fans, this might be a postseason year. I wish we could have maybe I mean, Moncada's, I don't know. We can't really dump him. We just signed him, so we got to believe that he's going to come up huge here the rest of the season. Only hitting .213. But, you know, maybe the rest of the way. And then if we get into the postseason, Kyle Schwarber, player of the game, homer and a double. Ben Joyce, another save. And Shelby Miller gets the win in relief. All right, we are up a run. Zach Jackson on the mound. We're up a run. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Big spot. Big spot here. 1 game left in the month of August. This will be a big win if we can hold on to it. We've had a very, very good month of August. I don't know where we're at in the standings, but we're going to see as soon as we are through.
0-1. Nope.
Hopefully.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I do not like that snake sound. No. They're gonna tie it. Oh, Zach. You are not saved by the bell, buddy. That sucks. That sucks. Trent Thornton gets the loss. 2 L's to end August. Puts us 8 games out. 6-4 in the last 10, but the Brewers are on fire, dude, with the stupid Brewer magic they have. Oh, man. So this is where we're going to end. 8 games out, but we are almost, I mean, we're 6 games below 500. Definitely playing better. Go look at the minors and see if there's anybody popping off that we might want to give a chance to. Center field. How's Roman Anthony doing? Still not great. I mean, do we bring him up? 266, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 695 OPS. He's not doing well. We have Halpin here hitting 280 at AAA, 717 OPS, but he's probably not on the 40 man. But do we bring him up? I guess we can, and we can move. Actually, do we want to move Victor Mesa to AAA? All right, let's. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen, right? We give Halpin a little run in center field, and we see he's hitting at the bottom of the order. So, you know, what's it going to matter? And what about pitching? What do we got? What do we got going on? Let's go look at AAA here. We are going to move McGreevy to the majors, and we are going to. Can we move him to AAA? We have to designate him for assignment. All right, and then we will make McGreevy in our rotation, and let's see what happens. Oh yeah, we could view our draft picks. I forgot. I completely forgot. So his actual potential. Our first baseman is a 70, but he's a C potential. So first round, number one overall pick, with an 87 ceiling, but he is a 70 starting off. Now, Elroy Dwyer, 21-year-old, B potential, got a lot of power. If you can't see, 72 right, 67 left. Ton of power in right field. 82 actual potential overall right now. 93 potential. So then we have Jarvis, the starting pitcher. He's 76 right now. Yeah. Got a fastball, changeup, sinker, slider, C potential, B potential. Will St. Louis, 72 right now. 83. He's a C potential. He's got a lot of speed. Look at that. 81 speed, 88 steal. So center field, this might be someone to keep an eye on. Angel Manuel, 77. C potential catcher. And then we have 77 overall. Relief pitcher with fastball, changeup, slider, 12-6 curve, 2-seam fastball, 99 velo. So this is another one to keep an eye on. And then this guy here, unsigned, so we can't even we can't even look at him. But yeah, overall this draft not as good on initial looks, but a couple of those players pretty interesting, so we'll keep an eye on them. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, a lot to be excited about here. You can catch me right here, same Buck time, same Buck channel.